The term company painting is used to refer to works that are made by Indian artists but working for European patrons based in India in the late 18th and early 19th century. Typically, these patrons worked for one of the European trading companies, especially the British East India Company. It's practiced all over India, Tanjore, Patna, Murshidabad, before that Calcutta. And what happens is that the whole direction of Indian painting changes in terms of the subject matter chosen, the manner in which it's depicted, and the purpose of the art. And so it's a moment of very radical change. There have been remarkably few exhibitions globally that focus on company painting. There was a famous one in Washington in the 1970s, and then much more recently one at the Wallace Collection in London. And that's why we're on something of a mission at DAG to present the whole range of company painting as a crucial moment in India's modernity. Typically with company painting, it uses European pigments, European watercolors on European-made paper. Company paintings fall into three major categories in terms of subject matter. One is natural history, which includes botanical studies. A second subject area is architecture, the great monuments. The third category is a very broad one. It's really about the peoples of India, about occupations and costumes and customs, from the toddy tapper at the bottom to the Raja or the Brahmin at the top. They very often looked at European artists similarly tried to represent the common people of India in series of prints, and those images became available to Indian artists and they drew inspiration from them. But a great many of them are anonymous, and that's tended to put the emphasis of inquiry onto the patron. For example, we have a large body of wonderful floral, botanical studies that were collected by somebody called Louisa Palby. She's recorded her own name, she's recorded the names of all of the flowers, but she's not recorded the names of any of the artists who painted them. And that's a pity. There are a few headline names, particularly Sita Ram does these magnificent picturesque views that have their own idiosyncrasies. In the case of the representation of religious rituals, we have an artist like Sevak Ram. I'd like to think that the artists realized that they were doing something new. They have very quickly assimilated the idea of single point perspective. But what they don't immediately assimilate is the idea of the picturesque. And so they managed to capture something of that spirit of investigation, that feeling of wonder.